there's still going to be that fingerprint, that fingerprint of AI on it, right?
DM
Like,
dash.
people are going to, well, even if you don't have any of that, but just the, there's going to be some phraseology in there that you might not have used, but it's like, oh yeah, that really works. That works better. And it's like,
Editor.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's an editor.
Yeah, it's like an editor.
It's if
An
you're
editor with a particular fingerprint that some people can recognize, that people that are used to using AI can recognize. Oh yeah, that I see some Chat GPT in there.
Yeah, but again, if you are a really good editor, you attract a certain type of writer because of your editing style, right? And the editor does a tremendous, like, you finish your book, you get the editor, that's part of a 6-month editing process where he comes back and says, yeah, you got to rewrite about 70% of the book. There you go, rewrite. And the writer is like, what? I thought it was finished. He's, no. These chapters are wrong. This one's too short. This one's too long. It's just blah, blah, blah. That's the editor's job, is to basically make it more readable and better. And great editors are amazing at doing that under specific topics. But there's a lot of really crappy editors out there, man. And then you just have schlock. I mean, there's so much garbage books out there because it's so easy to publish books. Like 7,000 to 10,000 books get published a day. And out of all those books, none of them get read ever. So the problem is, and it's the same with communication out, because everybody can communicate about anything, and most data is available to anybody, and you can get to that data. We are drowned in data, and we don't know what the bad data is or the good data is, or the bad opinions or the good opinions are. So we're basically way back to when nobody was literate and nobody knew what was going on, because there's just too much information now. It's the other end of the scale.
That happens in music too, because Def Leppard, their producer was Mutt Lange, and then Bryan Adams hired Mutt Lange, and the next album that came out, Def Leppard, was kind of Joe Elliott said, that sounds an awful lot like Leopard. He said to Bryan Adams, and then later he apologized and said, sorry, of course it's going to have the Mutt Lange sound. You're using Mutt Lange, right?
Yeah, in the Mutt Lange studios, or